Love Island Australia 2022's Ben Gleeson has confessed that he cried his eyes out after he was forced to exit the show without Stella Hutcheon. In case you missed it, during the November 23 episode, Perkins and Jessica Losurdo put Ben and Stella up for elimination, who were then tasked with deciding between themselves who would go home. While he was in the Mallorcan compound for just 2 days, Ben developed strong feelings for Stella. However, thanks to Al's admission, we now know that Stella felt their romance was dead in the water. Unaware of his partner's feelings, Ben told So Dramatic ahead of his exit airing that he was always willing to put Stella first. Obviously, the elimination decision was very upsetting for me, he confessed. I wanted her to come with me. I wanted to give her the world, but obviously, that wasn't a choice. So I went back to my roots and the values that I've been taught, and it's to always put a woman first. Only the finest men around the world do that. According to the personal trainer, he'd already made a decision that Stella is the one, which made saying goodbye to her all the more difficult. I cried my eyes out. I remember leaving and crying until I couldn't cry no more, he admitted. Ben Gleeson knew there'd be one woman in the Love Island Australia villa for him, describing himself as the platinum standard of men. Ben was certain there would be one lucky lady waiting for him in the villa. As such, the Sydneysider made an open-ended gesture ahead of his experience. The day before I went into the villa, I left a love heart made of stones with my initials on it and a plus on it, he said, before adding that he was determined to complete the other initial. I knew one day it'll happen. When asked if he knew what that other initial could be, Ben declared, S. Deep inside my heart. Noting his admiration for Stella's fun and playful personality, he hasn't given up on his match made in heaven just yet. I'll say this, if she hasn't found love by the end of the program, I'll be down on the other side waiting for her, he revealed. It's a test of love with me and Stella, I'll be honest with you. I'll be waiting on the other side, but if she doesn't come, it's not meant to be. I've said that to myself every night. Want even more goss? Listen to episode 232 of the So Dramatic podcast with Megan Pustetto below. Know something that we don't? Spill the tea here, get the tea first. Follow So Dramatic on Instagram and tune in on Tuesdays to get your reality tea fix with the So Dramatic podcast with Megan Pustetto. Indy Brummelin November 23, 2022. Indy Brummelin. Indy is a junior digital content producer who spends her days delving into the good, the bad and the ugly of reality TV. When she's not on the clock, you can find her binging TV thrillers on Netflix and dancing around the kitchen to Elton John. Favorite reality TV show, Beauty and the Geek. Most iconic reality TV star, Abby, I'm a Gemini. Chatfield, BATG's Lachie Mansell comes in a close second.